Hello everybody, this is Figmods, and today I'm going to be doing a review on my custom painted zombie stormtrooper. And the reason I want to do a video on this is because tomorrow I'm giving this to my friend because he gave me a stormtrooper figure and told me to paint it to make it look like a zombie stormtrooper. So I was like, okay. And the reason he wanted that is because I have this Sharpie figure that I made a long time ago, and I still use Sharpies to make custom figures before I start using paint. And he saw how cool this this whole mask part cut off and everything, how it's all smudged everywhere and there's shots everywhere in him. And he was like, "Oh, that's so cool, can you make me one?" And this one is way more detailed and it looks way cooler. And I'm a little like, oh man, I gotta give this away. But he just gave me a Stormtrooper minifigure and he was like, okay, paint it and make it look really cool and everything. He said, I want you to cut the mask a lot like how you did with the other one. And I could not cut the whole front part off because I tried and I used these pliers right here and I just kept going at it and I just could not get, this is about as much as I could get off of it. And I was like, I need to start painting on it more, so I just stopped and I have a lot of it cut off right here. You might not can tell, but it's quite a bit and you can still see the mouth a little bit, and he's using a hobgoblin face. He does not have a zombie face. He's just going to use a hobgoblin face. And I made sure where you can see the teeth just a little bit. Like if you looked right there, a little bit, you can see it. So let's just get more into the figure. Before I put this away, so you can see the figure more, I want to show you the weapon or accessory I gave him. It's just a blaster, and what I did was I took the pliers and I cut this blaster in half. And then I glued it back together. But sideways to make it look like it was all rugged and just weird and crazy. Make it like it'd been broken or just broken. I don't know. Not like it completely broken off, but make it look like it's been old. It's like an old blaster and everything. And what I did was I took brown and I dry brushed over this, and then I took red and I dry brushed over it just to give it like that zombie, really dirty and crazy look. So there's not a lot about this this weapon, but he did not give me the weapon. I just thought I'd throw it in and I thought it looked cool. So let's get into the figure. I've already told you a little bit about the helmet. I could not get the whole thing cut off, like the whole front part of the mask. Luckily he's not going to use this face. He's just going to use it. Face. He thought it looked like a zombie. What I did on this figure was I went over the thing with brown, the whole entire figure. I dry brushed it with brown, and then I went back over it with red and dry brushed it with red. So just to give it that zombie look where there's like blood and dirt and everything all over it. I got a little bit of detail on the mask where it's like there's just shots all over it. There's like a slice, like as if he gotten like cut or something like that. He's got a shot in the back. He just looks gross and nasty. He's got a shot in the knee. So yeah, I just thought this was a cool figure, and since I'm giving it to my friend tomorrow, I thought it'd be cool to do a review on it. So yeah, there's not, I don't have anything else to really talk about this figure. I don't know if I said this before, but I just took red paint, painted on there, and then I just smudged it to give it that effect. And yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about this figure. Please leave in the comments down below if you want to see any more custom Star Wars minifigures or what figures you want to see next. I'm going to be doing a update video really soon, just showing you a few of the figures that I made recently. That's really all I have to say. This is Figmods. Subscribe, like this video, and later.